special way for violet flame. You can do it anytime. You can dance it, sing it. You can skip. You can drive when you're doing it. You can do it while you're cooking. You can do it while I like to do it while I'm sweeping. Sometimes I even like doing some of the exercises to violet flame, just as long as it is rhythmic. And rhythmic is the key, that we say these are rhythmic poems that we say out loud, and they are accompanied by visualization, and visualization is key for violet flame. It's half of it. So if you can see it, we talk power of of conceiving, right? The power of pre uh, pre meditation on something, seeing it ahead of time as a form of planning. And so that's a big key for violet flame. So whatever position you're sitting in, you're going to be comfortable. I am in my gym chair, so straight up and down. You're sitting on the edge of the chair with your spine straight up and down. You can be in the lotus position, and if you are, your knees and your ankles are lower than your hips. Thank you, Tizzy, for joining. Is that Trizzy? Thank you for joining. And so if you are sitting in the lotus position, just keep the pressure off your knees and your ankles, and tune into your body. If you're kneeling, you're going to make sure there's no pressure on your knees or and especially on your ankles and your feet. It goes all the way down, and all of that is in the root chakra. Your buttocks, your thighs, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, all of that, all of your legs is in your root chakra. And that's how we move from one point to another, isn't it? It's about the direction you're moving in. The knees are about the direction you're moving in, and the toe, watch your kneecaps, okay? If you have knee problems, look down at your knees and check to see the direction that your kneecaps are in. And if it's kind of askew, go to your doctor and talk to him about that. And don't resort to surgery until you have at least had your kidneys checked out, and also check your bladder out. But your kidneys are the biggest thing, because one of the things they've noticed is that kidney disease and knee problems go hand in hand. And almost always when you have knee problems, you got some problem with your kidneys, and you can understand a lot of that because you're holding in so much in that chakra, and it's off balance. It's like a scale. You're holding it in, holding it in, holding it in, depending on what it is, whether it is right brain or left brain, right? And we know that right brain is more of the sensual, right? And left brain is more of the material, practical. And so it just depends on whether it is more physical or more in the feeling. And if you're holding it in, it's going to manifest itself with problems in your knees. And you can almost always check it. Just about everybody I know that has resorted to knee surgery was PISSED about something. Okay, they were angry about something that they just needed to spit it out, get it out. Okay, let it go and get it out. We see that even bedwetting, for instance, in your children, fear. They're scared about something. They either got cold or they're scared, but most of the time it is rooted in fear. And so in the older children, not the little babies, okay, not the ones in diapers, but in the older children, most of the time it's rooted in fear. So sit up nice and tall and make sure your spine is straight up and down for all of those. You're going to sort of tilt your pelvis forward. Your breathing is in through the nose, which is going to get it all up into your head and out through the mouth. We will apply the visualization to that, which is to visualize breathing into your heart, and to go ahead and apply the G-Tumo breathing, which to the heart-centered breathing. Breathing into your heart and visualizing it is the basis for heart-centered breathing. You can study that on its own, and it's very effective, but they're all more effective when you use them together. So the heart-centered breathing is visualizing breathing into your heart, visualizing the uh, visualizing the violet flame in your heart. We call G-Tumo breathing. You see pictures of Christ with the threefold flame in his heart, and